English, motherfucker. Do you even speak it? I haven't heard myself speaking English up until Wednesday or Tuesday when I went to water my friend's garden and accidentally I met one of my friends there. And I heard myself speaking English and I was like, wow, I actually do speak English. Moin moin, dear people, old, new, my friends, the friends of my friends and relatives and anyone in the world who found this channel and who thought that probably there is something interesting for them on this channel, who shared with their friends or who just watched by themselves and enjoyed. You are precious, thank you very much. And my name is Anna of Northern Germany, a survivor, a fighter, a writer. Why am I laughing? Because I haven't been here for 3 weeks. Oh my god, I fell into such a despair pit for the past weeks. So I even feared that there will be no more videos, no more writing, because it just started feeling so pointless, everything. Like, long story short, I'm Anna, I live in Northern Germany, really love Northern Germany. I'm an aspiring author. I'm finishing the novel, it's finished. I'm a perfectionist and I always need to edit and re-edit everything, and before giving it to someone to read, I want to re-edit it once again because I'm crazy. And I enjoy filming videos about mental health awareness, about books, about folklore, especially Slavic folklore because I'm Russian, and sometimes something political, but recently not much because I'm a bit... my Russian activist identity is a bit squeezed out, like a squeezed lemon. So far I don't have juices, but I'm planning the articles still, but I got a massive burnout. If you watch some of my previous videos, you know that I also have a history of Lady D, and it unfortunately shows sometimes, and I often think that I understood life and then I realized that actually I didn't. But okay, whatever, it's a topic for another video because otherwise it's going to be super long. I think I'm feeling a bit better today, and yesterday I did a lot, but today I was a bit of a vegetable in the first part of the day. And I had been working very hard for the past 3 weeks. Right now, these are school holidays, the rest of the school holidays. And I'm starting working permanently, hopefully. Well, permanently. It's not what I would love to do for my whole life, but I'm starting working. And this is something that I had already done before, and I have a video about that, but that video is like very positive because sometimes I'm a bit naive and I tend to look at the world with pink filtered glasses, although not glasses, yeah, glasses. And although maybe you won't say this looking at me, I already talk a lot. But yeah, so basically I had been working and it was very draining because I had a very difficult group. And I was a bit unlucky with my coworkers this time. And I even got a chance to lead my group, but I wasn't really prepared for that. Yeah, again, it's not because I was super cool, it was not enough people. And yeah, this is the topic for another video. I should stop myself. This video is about writing, something that is very important to me, but something that I was afraid of losing for the past weeks because I felt so bad, and also filming. And I'm very happy that now I jumped up and did makeup and I'm filming this, so please forgive me for this intro being so long. I know they're long. I'm just, yeah, I haven't talked to the camera for a long time, and it is something that I really enjoy, so apparently. Yeah, even if my videos are pointless, at least I talk to the camera. Yeah, extra therapy. And yeah, I decided that I will try to write at least for an hour per day while I'm working at the school, to check within myself how many hours I should take on myself to still preserve my brain workable for writing and filming, which I also want to continue. And yeah, right now I have this burst of inspiration and I really want to create, but I also want money. So let's see what it turned out to be. Did I manage to establish a healthy routine? And then there will be a cut and you will return to me and I will share my conclusions with you. You'd probably say, okay, Anna, you were planning to write. Why are you doing sports? But originally, the idea was that I would include more writing and also sports into my routine, because I recently started being a bit paranoid about me not moving enough, and I like a person who decides to start the new life from Monday. I just started my life with Sunday, the new life, and I was very sure that I would continue doing sports. I chose a challenge, a free challenge by Chloe Ting. I used to do her workouts long ago, and well, it didn't work out. I did only one workout because maybe I had already mentioned that before, but I can force myself to do almost anything. But I just decided that I shouldn't, and it was not worth it. And anyway, I was running after kids like crazy. Oi. Guten Morgen, Sonnenschein. It's 5. I didn't sleep well. At first, it's always like this, and I still have half an hour till my alarm clock, and I hate this feeling when you have to kind of wake up already, but you still have a bit of time, and you know that if you fall asleep, you're going to regret all your decisions, but you will regret all your decisions anyway. So I decided to write. I'm not sure it's a good idea. So far it's a one-time action, but I will do half an hour of writing, and by the evening, I think that's it. By the evening it will be dead, I guess. Early morning writing routine, unexpectedly. So that was my first day, and about this writing routine, early morning writing routine, I don't even know what to say, because I watched several writers, aspiring authors, people trying writing routines, early morning writing routines. I know that many authors, for example Haruki Murakami, they write at night. Even sometimes people have to do that because otherwise they don't have enough time in the afternoon or when they come home, or maybe they have families and they have to take care of children. But for me, I think I tried it. It was not horrible because I didn't sleep anyway, because sometimes I have this first day anxiety and I cannot sleep during the night, and then I fall asleep when it's already too late and I don't like the feeling. So I use this time, and when you decide to write an hour per day, for the rest you already have 30 minutes, even if you write 30 minutes before you have breakfast and go to work. But For myself, I wouldn't do that unless it's absolutely necessary and I have no other time to write, because otherwise my brain is a bit too twisted after a sleepless night. So there is only me and Hausmeister. I had another co-worker on the bus, I think, but I lost him somewhere on the way. It's okay so far, but we'll see. Oh, my first day was so wild. It included pooping, I changed nappies twice. I also had a girl who was a very interesting girl, and it's very hard to persuade her to do something. And I am not a strict teacher, and it's a bit difficult for me to show my authority. And in the end, she refused to go home by bus, because they go home by bus. She wanted to go home or somewhere, I don't know, together with another girl and her mom. And it's not that the girl's mom was saying, yeah, let's go with us. No, she was saying, no, you must not go with me. You must go by bus. But I had to drag her through the whole street. Yeah, and the bus driver was like, yeah, I thought they're not allowed outside. It was very hard, like, to drag her back, to catch her. I was running after her. Yeah, that was a tough day, and I also had to call to the place that okay, so my dentist, I did some stuff that the insurance covers only in half, and I couldn't get my receipt because they were searching for the wrong person. They were searching for my friend, because when I was still in Germany, first in Germany, I didn't have any rights, and she made like the registration there in the praxis English for me, but I have already changed the name. But they probably didn't change the name. I don't know what the heck is that. They couldn't find me, couldn't find her in this address, obviously. But okay. I did half an hour of writing. I think I will do half an hour more. I will sit outside with a cup of tea. And yes, I think I'm not dead yet. But we'll see what is going to be tomorrow, because right now I'm borrowing energy from other days, and one day it will finish, so let's see. After work, I wrote plus half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, and I think I enjoyed writing. However, writing after work also has its disadvantages. Writing in the morning, probably your brain hasn't woken up yet, and in the evening your brain is already really tired and just wants to be left alone. So here it's for you to decide which sacrifices you are willing to take if you want to write, if writing is important. I cannot say that I was absolutely happy with my writing under these circumstances, but the main thing is not to blame yourself. It's just your brain is tired and today it's like this, and tomorrow it might be worse, the day after tomorrow better. And also you're adjusting, your brain is also adjusting. But the first 2 days of experiment were a bit difficult. Even when I went to the writing group, I a bit struggled. Should really finally buy a raincoat. I have a suspicion. I went to the writing group to see my friend Caroline because she was about to leave for a vacation, and also I wanted to see another friend of mine from the writing group, and we came there, but unfortunately the writing group was cancelled and we were not told, neither in advance nor after, but it was still worth it. I think I saw Caroline, I saw Heinz, I wrote a bit. Unfortunately, I felt very insecure about my writing on that day because my brain was tired. When I'm tired, I start feeling very insecure. I started blaming myself for making mistakes, for all the words being twisted, and yeah, just don't blame yourself, okay? I had the most negatively productive weekend that I could ever have, and you can hear that I'm a bit, well, I've got a cold. Also on Friday I had a migraine and I had to go to bed like 6. I wrote zero pages. I missed this year's Pride, but I really needed to take care of myself. I really needed to take this time to lie and die a bit. My mood is not super motivated right now, but I'm planning to wake up at the school because I'm a bit zombie-like. And what is also weird, there is some mist. I think it's like teeny tiny rain, or maybe I'm getting blind, I don't know. But I wouldn't believe myself in this particular state, so okay, let's see. Let's go to work and let's see what we can achieve at work. Nothing. I achieved nothing on that Monday and in the next 3 days, because it took me a good 3 days to recover from my cold, and it was quite a weird cold. I just had a runny nose, and every time I returned home with a very unpleasant headache. And if you knew me in the past, and if it was a past me, I would have played an overachiever, a hero for I don't know whom, and I would have still wrote, I would have continued filming videos, although I felt horrible. But the me of today is completely different, and I took a rest, I took my time, and I tried to sleep well relatively, and I also tried to eat well. And as a result, starting from Thursday, I began to write an hour per day, and I think it worked out. An hour per day after I finish work, even on the worst days, well, maybe not on the worst days of my work, but when it was tranquil, it was okay, let's say it was okay, I managed my hour per day of writing, which I'm very happy about. I missed this. You really cannot imagine how much I missed this. I have a very small channel, like a very, very small channel, but I really enjoy like talking to the camera, although I think I forgot everything. I really, really like, I hope I will earn money and buy a proper camera, because that's the goal that can improve my videos a lot. But I'm very happy that this video is existing, hopefully. I haven't edited it yet, but hopefully I will edit it. And my conclusion about the writing while working, it's not impossible. It's you should continue writing for sure. If you have the same worries as me, if you are afraid of losing your creative self while trying to earn as much as possible, well, you will earn possibly less than you had expected, but you can carve some time to write, because if it is important, and for me it is important, you should continue. Because at work I met a lot of people who are disappointed in their lives and who are much older than me, and they don't really know how to carry on, where to go, because they're obviously unhappy and they don't have anything on side. And I have this YouTube channel and I have writing, and I think I'm blessed with having something on side, something that must stay no matter what, even if no one is reading, even if no one is watching, because it's something that brings me joy. And the sun is going away. Wonderful. I think that format of me writing for an hour after I return home from work is the healthiest so far. Otherwise, morning routine as I did on the first day, because I didn't sleep well, so far I don't see myself doing that. I don't know, maybe my mind will change. I have no idea. So far I don't really imagine it as being something healthy, but it can be something if I really want to write more. And I definitely will be thinking constantly that I'm not doing enough, not writing enough. This is my problem, and this is like can add up hours, because going to sleep on time is very important for you to not to go crazy. Actually, I went to sleep early every time. I think I got plus or minus enough sleep. That's why I didn't go crazy right while I was working. And I think going to my writing group is also very important, because I haven't had this exchange. I even want to find something similar, maybe with journalism, or I don't know, or various kinds of writing or something, because right now I really feel more connected to it, because I had been working, and now the value of it is much more, like has increased for me. But I decided that maybe I should do that once in 2 weeks. I don't know yet how I will arrange my schedule, where my schedule will be arranged. But also the problem is that right now the train line towards Hamburg is being repaired, and those are going to be 9 months of misery. And we already went through this last year. It was horrible. It was very inconvenient. So I will still have to think it through. This week I still felt too bad to go to the writing group. I hope I'll go there next week. I already did. I hope I will go there next week. And yeah, if you have some doubts, if you have some fears about your creative self dash working in the capitalist world, you can share them in the comments. I will try to support you. We will support each other, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one who fears that. I'm all very sure. I just don't tend to search this stuff on YouTube. Maybe I should, you know. I guess for the channel development it would also be good, but I'm a weird person, you know. But if you watched this, if you learned something interesting, or if it made you feel better, or anything, or you just had fun, thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to share with the person for whom it might be useful, wonderful, because unfortunately algorithms work this way that, yeah, YouTube pushes the video up only if people write comments, give likes, etc., etc., etc. Apparently it's pronounced etc. I talk a lot, right? It's because I haven't talked for a long time. Whatever happens, I guess I shouldn't stop filming. But okay. I'm wishing you love, peace from Anna of Northern Germany. Take care of yourself. Mental health is very important. If you need rest, rest. If you don't have a chance to rest, I hope you'll get this chance very soon. And see you. Tschüss.